I'm just about to start my workout for today. All I'm using today is a set of dumbbells and my exercise mat. If you don't have an exercise mat, you can just use a towel or a blanket, that will work fine. And if you don't have dumbbells, you can always make do with household items like soup cans or water bottles. So get creative and use what you've got. For reference, my dumbbells that I'm using today are 10 pounds a piece. That's plenty heavy for me for what we're doing for today. You may need something lighter or heavier, so please make the decision that's best for you. Before we begin, I'll just tell you that there was an incident last night, and it seems as though I have broken a toe in my left foot. So just expect that for the next several workouts. We're not going to be doing any fast cardio or jumping around. This is mostly going to be a strength training workout today. I will explain the exercises as we go. So if you want to go ahead and do this workout with me right now, go ahead and grab your exercise mat or a towel, grab whatever kind of weight you're using, take a minute to get warmed up, get ready, and let's go. For the first exercise, I'm just holding one dumbbell. I'm going to start with it on my shoulder like this. And so the side with the dumbbell on it is going to be my standing leg. With the other leg, I'm going to lunge out to the side and swing the dumbbell in between my legs while I lunge out like this. Swing the dumbbell back, step back and return to the starting position. From here, I'm going to do an overhead press. That's 1 rep. I'm going to do 20 reps on this side, and then we will switch and do another 20 reps on the other side. Okay, so that's our first exercise. And I'm going to start my timer now. So let's get started. Side lunge, overhead press. Side lunge, the dumbbell swing, overhead press. That's 1 rep. We're doing 20 reps. That's 10. $15, 16, 17, 18, 2 more, 19, and 20. So now we're going to switch sides and do another 20 reps on the other side. So dumbbell comes up to the shoulder. Now this is my standing leg. I'm going to lunge out to this side. Swing the dumbbell. Step back, overhead press. That's 1, 2, and we're doing 20. That's 10. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one. It's 20. Okay. We're not going to get a break from the weights for quite some time, so you can just take a few seconds in between the exercises to rest your hands, put the weights down, but we're going to pick them right back up. I tried to at least alternate exercises that use one weight and exercises that are using both weights, so at least your hands can get a little bit of a rest here and there. So the next exercise is going to be a bent over row and a standing upright row. So, as I talk over the mic, okay. So I have the weights in my hands, and my palms are like this, facing my thighs, the front of my legs. I'm gonna stick my booty back, chest is lifted high, strong tight core, weight is in the heels. I'm gonna bend over with my straight back. I'm gonna bend my elbows and do a row, stand it back up, and from here I'm gonna do an upright row. So I'm gonna bend my elbows and bring the weights straight up in front of me. So it's a little combo. So that's 1 rep. We're gonna do 20 reps, okay? So shoulders back and down, chest is lifted high, weight in the heels, let's go. Bend, row, row, that's 1. It's 15. 5 more. 16. 17. 18. 19, last one. Okay. Those are tough. All right. So next, we're gonna do wood chops. And again, I'm gonna add an overhead press to the wood chop. So for this one, again, we're just holding on to 1 dumbbell, so you got a little bit of a break. So I'm gonna start with my feet a little bit wider apart, and I'm gonna hold the dumbbell, again, up close to my shoulder, and I'm just wrapping this hand around the other hand for the wood chop, okay? Soft knees. I'm gonna bend my knee. It's almost like a squat, but not all the way into the squat. I'm gonna rotate and drop the weight down to the outside of this opposite knee, and then return to the starting position. Now you can let go with this supporting hand and add an overhead press. Okay, so again, we're doing 20 reps on each side. So wood chop, overhead press, that's 1 rep. Okay, so shake it off when you're ready. Grab just 1 weight, and here we go. We're gonna do 20 reps on each side. Okay, so wood chop, press, that's 1. 2, we're going to 20. Make sure the weight stays in the heels. That's 4. 10. Another 10. It's 15. 16. 17. 18, 19, 20. I just need a quick rest before we move on to the other side. If you don't need a rest, you can keep going. If you need a longer rest, just pause the video. When you're ready, come back. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So I'm gonna bring the weight up to my shoulder. Wrap this hand around for support. Legs wider apart. Soft knees, weight is in the heels. I'm gonna twist, drop the weight to my opposite knee. Overhead press, that's 1. We're going to 20 again. That's 10. 10 more. Cut the reps in half and just do 10. Or you can just see how many reps you can do at your own pace and the amount of time it takes me to do my 20. It's your workout, okay? Make it work for you. So what's next? I think we're doing thrusters next. So more overhead press action. Are you ready? So for this, I'm gonna hold both of my weights, but if that's too much for you, you can hold one weight in front of you like this and do like a goblet squat and just press that one weight up overhead. That's totally fine. Make it work for you, okay? I'm gonna be holding both weights. I'm gonna have the weights on my shoulders, and a thruster is just a squat plus an overhead press. So again, my chest is gonna stay lifted high. My entire core is engaged. Straight back, weight is in the heels. I'm gonna push my booty back like I'm trying to touch the wall behind me to sink down into my squat, and then on the way up, press the weights up overhead. Okay, and again, we're doing 20 reps of these. So here we go. So. That's 10. 15. 20. Just one exercise left. But I'm not gonna lie, it's really hard. So do your best. It's gonna be a windmill with like a fly, okay? So I'll start on this side. This foot is facing straight forward. I'm rotating this foot out so that it's perpendicular with my other foot. I am going to keep this knee soft, and I'm actually going to bend it as I sink down into my windmill. Keep your upper body straight the whole time. Don't round your back to get here, okay? So you're hinging at the hips. Bend this knee if you need to, if you want to. It's optional. If you are flexible enough to keep it straight and you feel like you're not gonna hurt yourself doing that, that's your call. I'm gonna bend mine to make it easier because when you add in the weight, it gets really difficult really quickly. So, this palm is facing forward. This palm is also facing forward. I'm gonna come down into my windmill, and then I'm going to rotate, bringing this hand down like I'm clapping my hands. Rotate back and stand. That's 1 rep. Now we're gonna do that holding 10-pound dumbbells in each hand. So hang in there. This one's really hard and it might be a little tricky to get the hang of especially holding the weights. So if you want to switch to lighter weights for this, that might be a good idea. Or you really can even do it like I just showed you without any added weight. That's up to you. Okay, so palms are facing out. I'm gonna bend this knee as I come down into my windmill. And now, nice and controlled movement. Fight for that balance. Touch the weights together. Lift that weight back up and stand. I'm counting that as my first rep because these are so hard and I don't want to do any more than I have to. Okay, so 20 reps on each side. Hang in there, do your best. If you need to reduce the reps and do 10 on each side, that's totally fine. Here we go. So for me, that's 5. I'm gonna try to get to 7 before I rest. I mean, get to 10 before I rest. That's 7. I'm gonna do 3 more. Okay, that's 10. I'm gonna pause and take a quick rest. If you don't need a rest, you can keep going. Finish up 20 reps on that side, then switch to the other side for another 20 reps. And then we're gonna go back to the beginning and repeat that circuit one more time before we move on to the second half, okay? I'm saying second half, but the second half is gonna be much shorter. So hang in there with me. Let's get these last 10 reps done on this side. I know these are hard. Just do your best. Okay, here we go. 14. 15, just 5 more. 16. 17, we're getting there. 18, just 2 more. Push. 19. Last one. And that's 20. Okay. Shake it off. We're almost through this first round. We just have to do another 20 reps of those on the other side, and then we'll start again at the beginning. All right. So palms facing out. Now, this foot facing forward, this foot's gonna rotate out. Press this weight up overhead. Keep this knee soft, bend it as much as you need to. Let the weight slide down. Bring this weight down, clap the weights together. Bring the weight back up and stand. That's 1 rep. We're doing 20. It's 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Let's do one more. That's 10. I'm sweating so much. And these little bugs, these little gnats or midges or whatever they are, they love it. All right. I know these are tough, but we're halfway through this set, and then we can start over. Just gonna do this whole thing one more time, and then we're moving on, okay? So, when you're ready, these require not only strength, but balance and coordination. It takes a lot of focus, so be patient with yourself. If you're losing your balance or losing track of the movement, you know, forgetting, it's fine. Do your best. Nobody said these were easy. Okay, and it's a new exercise. We haven't done this one before. So, here we go, 10 more. Control that movement down, control it back up. Stand, that's 1, or 11, I should say. 12. Make sure you keep that back straight and strong. 13. 14. 15. Almost done. Keep pushing with me. 16. Just 4 more. 17. 18. 19, last one. 20. Now I just had well, never mind. You can start on whatever side you want. I'm still gonna start lunging this way and having the weight in this hand. That's the way I did it the first time through the circuit, but you can start on the other side, I don't care. All right, so everything we just did, we have to do it one more time, and then we'll move on to the second part, where we're doing, we're still gonna be using the weights, but we're gonna be doing, focusing on abs and a little bit of booty. Okay, when you're ready, let's start again. So just one weight. Weight comes up to the shoulder. Side lunge, swing the dumbbell through. Overhead press, that's 1. We're doing 20 on each leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just 10 more. Keep fighting for it. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, that's 20. Shake it off. And we'll do 20 reps on the other side when you're ready. So, weight comes up to the shoulder. This is my standing leg. Now we're gonna lunge to this side. Side lunge, dumbbell swing, overhead press, that's 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Almost done with these, just 10 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one. That's 20. Shake it off. Next is going to be our bent over row plus upright row. 20 reps. I'm going to try to get through the entire set of 20 without stopping, but if you need to stop, just stop. Pause. Catch your breath. Give your hands a rest. Give yourself time to regain some strength. And then as soon as you can, just get right back into it. Again, if you need to switch to lighter weights or cut the reps, do whatever you need to do, just don't give up, okay? Okay, so palms are facing the front of my thighs. Rolling those shoulders back and down, chest is high, weight is in the heels. Stick the booty back, straight back, strong, tight core. Bent over row, stand, upright row. That's 1, we're going to 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're halfway there. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, just 5 left. Let's push. 16, 17, 18, 19, last one. All right, that's 20. Okay, next is our windmills with an overhead press. 20 on each side. So again, for this exercise, I'm just holding onto one dumbbell. If you want to challenge yourself and hold on to 2 dumbbells, you go for it. I'm doing just fine with one. So bring the weight up to your shoulder. Wrap this hand around for support. Legs wider apart. Again, weight in the heels, booty goes back, and swing the weight down. Weight comes back up to the shoulder, overhead press. That's 1, 2, we're going to 20. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway there. Halfway there on this side, I should say. That's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, just 5 more. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I just need a quick rest. Okay, another 20 on the other side, and then we'll move on to our thrusters, and then we have to finish up with those tough windmills, but we're getting there. We're almost done, okay? We are halfway through the second time through circuit. All right, never mind. Okay, so other side, wood chop, overhead press, that's 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, just 10 more, and then we're done with these. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, 20. Excellent. All right. Next, we have 20 thrusters. I just need a moment because my shoulders are going to be struggling because it's a lot of overhead press. But this is just 20 reps. So I'll at least get through the first 10 without stopping. If I have to stop, I'll stop, but I'd like to do all 20 without stopping. Okay, weights up on the shoulders, here we go. Squat, overhead press, that's 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can keep going, so I'm going to keep going. If you need to rest, rest. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, just 5 more. 16, 17, 18, 19, last one. All right, that's 20. I kind of made it through the whole set without stopping. I made it through the whole set without putting the weights down, so I count it. Okay, last exercise. I just need a minute before we begin, but we're doing our windmills with a fly. Okay? If you haven't switched to lighter weights yet and you would like to, now would be a good time while I'm stalling to get back into it. All right. Let's just bust these out as quickly as we can. I'll try to do it like I did it last round and just do, maybe just do 10 and 10 if I can. Okay. Palms facing outward, both of them. And now, focus on that movement. Windmill, fly. Okay, I lost my balance. Since it's just the first rep, I'm gonna start the whole thing over because I want all the reps to be clean. Again, that's up to you. If you stumble on a rep, but you feel like you did the work you needed to do and you wanna count it, just count it. If it was like my 18th rep, I probably would have counted it, but it was my first rep, so I'm just gonna start over. Okay, here we go. Focus on controlling that movement. Here we go. Balance. Okay, make sure your weight is centered. Go slowly on this one. That's 1. Obviously, it's harder now that we're fatigued. So do your best. Concentrate on the movement. It's 2. That's 10. Really, another thing you could try if you want to keep moving is to now switch sides and do 10 on the other side, and then just repeat it. Instead of doing all 20 reps on one side before you move on to the other, you can do 10, 10, 10, 10, okay? You guys, I just like doing these workouts and sharing them. I'm sharing with you what I'm doing for the day, and I'm explaining and demonstrating it so that if you want to do it with me, you understand what we're doing. But this is my workout. I'm just sharing my workout with you. You make it your own, okay? You do whatever workout you want. So make whatever modifications you need to, and as always, if you need help making modifications, I am right here. Okay, here we go. Last 10 reps on this side. That's 1. Or I should count it as 11. So that's 12. 13. 14. 15. Just 5 more. We're getting there. Come on. Keep pushing. 16. 17. Almost done. 3 more. 18. 2 more. We got this. 19. Last one. That's 20. Just one more set of those on the other side, and then we are finished with this really tough first part of the workout. So speaking about ways to mix it up, you can always just do this first part and call it quits. You could just go through this little circuit once instead of twice, and then move on to the second half, and then either come back and repeat the first part again or call it a day. So again, I'm mostly sharing ideas with you and just showing you what I'm doing for my workout today. But there's so much room to make it your own. There's so much room for creativity. There's so much room to modify. So make it your own. Me, I'm gonna do just my last 20 reps on this side with these tough windmills. And then I'm moving on to part 2. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8, just 2 more, and then I'll rest. 9, last one. 10. That's 10. Those are so tough, but I'm almost done. Just 10 reps left. I'm right about where I thought I was gonna be. I was hoping to get this first part done in 45 minutes, and I'm at 44 minutes. So I'm not gonna miss it by too much, but I do think I'm gonna miss it because I'm not gonna be able to finish 10 more reps of these in less than a minute. But it's okay. You don't have to time it. I just time it because I time things. It doesn't matter. As long as you're getting it done and your form is good and you're working hard, it really doesn't matter how long it takes. All right, 10 more reps. That's 11. 12. 13. 14. 17. 18. 19. Last one. That was sloppy. Okay, focus. All right, last rep. Everything's shaking. Okay, it's better. Okay, so we're done with part one. And again, if you want to be done for the day, that's your call. There is a part two. I promise it'll go by a lot faster. We're gonna be down on the mat for most of it, so go ahead and grab your exercise mat or towel, whatever you're using. If you need a quick water break, go ahead and pause the video. Just keep the break as brief as you can, and when you're ready, come back. This half is going to be similar in concept to the first half. So we're going to be using, are there any exercises where we're using 2 weights? I think for this whole second half, I'm only using 1 weight. Yeah. So it's gonna be the same thing though. We're gonna be doing 20 reps of everything. And if it's something that you do on either side, we're doing 20 reps on either side, but they're gonna go a lot faster, you'll see. Let's just go ahead and get into it. And I will do the same thing I did in the first half. I'll just demonstrate the exercises as we go. So again, I'm using only 1 weight. This is 10 pounds. I'm gonna start lying on my back on the mat with my arms extended overhead and my legs straight. Now I'm going to lift the legs straight up and I'm gonna hold them there for the entire set. And I'm gonna do weighted toe touches. So without the weight, you can just come up and touch the toes like that. I'm gonna be doing weighted toe touches. So I'm holding onto my 10-pound dumbbell like this and touching my toes with the dumbbell. So we're gonna do 20 reps. Here we go. Lift the legs, touch the toes. Next, we're gonna work on obliques. So we're gonna stand for this exercise, and we're gonna do what I call love bends, because we're working that part of your obliques where your love handles are. Not that this or any other exercise is intended to spot reduce fat. That's impossible, I hope you know. But I just call them that because the muscle they're working is like right where your love handles are. So I call them love bends. I'm just holding one weight to my side. You can place the other weight on your hip. So the concept here is that from the hips down, I want that to stay stationary. All I'm doing, tuck that booty under. I'm just dropping, letting the weight drop down this side of my leg. Now I'm gonna use my obliques to stand back up. I don't wanna jut my hip out. I wanna keep everything from here down. I don't want it to move, okay? So we're gonna do 20 on each side. So let the weight fall down. Use those obliques to stand, that's 1. 10. 15, 5 more. That's 20. With that nice, slow, controlled movement, you can really feel the obliques on both sides. So it's great work when it's done correctly. Just really mind your form and control the movement. Okay, other side. And having this hand on my hip, for me, is a good reminder not to jut the hip out, but to try to keep it still. All right, 20 reps. On the other side. Breathe through the movement. That's 10. 10 more. $15, 5 more. 16, 17, 18. Oh, feel those obliques. 19. That's 20. Okay, we will be back down on the mat for the last 3 exercises in this little circuit. Next, we're doing figure 8 abs. We have done these before. You can do them without weight, or you can hold something like a tennis ball, like something that doesn't really have any weight, and pass the tennis ball in between your legs like this. That will be fine, and it'll still be great ab work. I'm going to pass my 10-pound dumbbell. So we're doing 20 reps on each side, which means we'll be counting to 40, or you can count each 2 passes of the dumbbell as 1 rep. Whatever's easier for you, but passing the dumbbell through this way is 1 rep. Passing it through this way is the other rep. So that's 1 rep on each side, and we'll just keep alternating the sides. I'm making it sound so much more complicated than it is. All right, figure 8 abs. So basically you're making a figure 8 with the dumbbell. Here we go. So that's 10 on each side, we're halfway there. 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, 20, and 20. Rest for a few seconds. Okay, next is going to be Russian twists. And again, you can do these without any added weight. And it'll still be great ab work, great oblique works. So you're just going to twist from side to side, tapping your hands on either side. So that's 1 and 1. So we're doing the same thing with the figure 8s. We're doing a total of 20 reps on each side, alternating. So that's 2 on that side, 2 on that side, 3 and 3, 4 and 4, and we'll count to 20 that way. If you want to do it with a lighter weight, like a 5-pound dumbbell, that's fine. Or, you know, whatever you're using, your household items, 1 water bottle, whatever. If you want to really challenge yourself, you can double the weight. You can do these holding 2 dumbbells. I am good with just the 1. Okay, so we're going to double count them, count to 20. So that's 10, we're halfway there. It's 12 and 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, 20, and 20. Okay. Just 1 exercise left. I will admit that this second half has taken me a lot longer than I was planning because I'm just so fatigued, but I'm really loving this. This is a great workout so far, and honestly, we're almost done. This is the last exercise, and then we're just gonna repeat everything in the second half 1 more time, okay? So, again, I'm holding 1 dumbbell like this. Arms are gonna be extended overhead, and my knees are bent. Pressing my heels into my mat. I'm gonna lift my hips like this. And then from here, I'm gonna bring the weight up to touch my legs, keeping the hips lifted high the whole time, squeeze those glutes. Return the weights to the starting position, and in a controlled movement, lower the booty back down, okay? So that's 1 rep, and we're doing 20 reps. Do your best. We're almost done with this. Come on. Lift the hips. And lower. That's 1. Going to 20. It's 15, just 5 more. That's 16. 17. 18. That's 19, last one, come on. All right, that's 20. That's it. That's our little circuit for the second half. Now, we're just gonna go and go back to the beginning and repeat all of that one more time. Okay, so starting with our weighted toe touches. When you're ready, the weight is optional. Again, if you used the weight the first time and now you're fatigued, just drop the weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. My abs are just burning. 5 more reps. 16, 17, 18, 2 more. Push. 19, 20. Okay. Standing up. Moving on to love bands. Well, the second half is taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to, a lot longer than I wanted it to, but at least it's much faster than the first half, so there's that. All right. 20 love bends on each side. Just take it one set at a time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway there. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one. I just need to rest for a second. I'm trying to keep it short. All right, so we're halfway done with the love bands. We just have to finish up with another set of 20 on this side. So grab the weight with the other hand. Place this hand on my hips. Let the weight drop. Control the movement. Engage those obliques and stand back up as one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that's 10, just 10 more. Keep pushing. Almost done with these. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, just 5 more. Push. 16, 17, 18, 19, last one. That's 20. All right. That's 2 exercises down and 3 to go. Next is figure 8 abs. So, coming back down on the mat. Total of 40 reps. Counting each pass of the dumbbell as 1 rep. So 20 on each side, alternating sides. If you don't need the rest, don't rest. My arms are jelly. I just need a few seconds. All right, let's push. So we count 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. So that's 10 on each side. So another 10 on each side. So that's 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19. Last one, and last one on that side. I'm lying down because I'm exhausted. But we're not lying down for the next exercise. Next exercise is Russian twists. We're gonna count them the same way. A total of 20 reps on each side, but we're alternating sides. So we're gonna count 1 and 1, 2 and 2, until we've completed a total of 20 on each side. Okay. Let's push through and get these done. And then after these, we just have 1 more exercise, so we're almost there. Okay. Another thing too for these, if you can't do them with your feet elevated, you can keep your heels on the mat, that's fine. So we count 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. So that's 10 on each side. Let's do another 10, and 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15. Just 10 more, okay? 5 on each side, let's go. 16, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19. It's 20, and 20. Okay. Stay down on the mat. I'm just grabbing my timer so that when I'm finished, I can stop my timer without losing those seconds that it takes me to stand up. I guess I'm losing them now, but I need the rest now, so it's all good. All right, this is our last exercise. These are our glute bridge raises with, what am I calling this? I don't know what I'm calling it. This thing, okay? 20 reps. I'd love to get through all 20 without stopping, but I'm gonna stop if I need to because every muscle in my body is just shaking right now. Okay, when you're ready, we just have 21 reps left, okay? Because I am still gonna do my bonus burpee. Might have to modify it, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, here we go. Lift the hips, shoulder blades stay pressed into the mat. Weight comes up to the legs. Weight returns to the starting position. Lower the hips, that's 1. We're going to 20. Lift the hips, arm raise. Lower the hips, that's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. We're halfway there. Just 10 more. Let's keep pushing. 11. 12. 13. My glutes are just screaming at me. 14. You want to really be squeezing those glutes at the top of the bridge. It's 15. Lifting those hips up as high as you can. We have only 5 left. 16. Controlling every aspect of the movement. 17. I'm not going too fast. I'm not going fast at all, but I'm not trying to go fast. That's 18. Focusing on my range of motion. Focusing on engaging all the muscles that I'm trying to work. That's 19. This is the last one. I'm going to do one more because I feel like I skipped. Maybe I lost track. Okay, let's just do one more. That should be at least 20. Okay. I desperately want to just curl up on my mat in a little ball. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get up. I'm going to shake it off. Okay. So we're almost done. We have 1 rep left, as you know. The workout is never officially complete until we have done our bonus burpee. I'm going to modify my burpee because of my broken toe. So I'm just going to do a 1-leg burpee. You do whatever style of burpee you want. Whew. Here we go. That took me 1 hour and 15 minutes today, which is like 15 minutes longer than I was hoping / expecting. But again, it was such a great workout, and the only important thing is that I got it done despite the setback, despite having limitations. I just embraced it, and I accepted the challenge and wrote a workout that I could do with a broken toe, and it was a great workout. So I hope you liked it too. If you did this workout with me today, please let me know what you thought of it and how you did. As always, if you need help, if anything is unclear, if you need to see beginner modifications, please just reach out to me. I'm always more than happy to help you with that. That's it for today, and I will see you all next time. Bye.